Meaning of the movie author Orpheus to read 5 minutes published 9.02. 2020 updated 9.02. 2020 In 1988, a businessman named Oh Dae-soo was arrested for being drunk on his daughter's birthday. After his friend picks him up from the police station, they go to a phone booth for Oh to call home. On the way, he is kidnapped by unknown assailants. He wakes up in a locked, windowless room where the only connection to the world is a trapdoor. While watching television, Oh learns that his wife has been murdered and he is the prime suspect. Oh tries to escape, but all attempts are futile. 15 years later, he wakes up on the roof of an unfamiliar house and goes to the city. A mysterious beggar gives him a cell phone, which his kidnapper calls, trying to explain the reason for Oh. But Oh's main goal is to find his daughter. After learning that his daughter has been adopted, he gives up trying to find her. Oh's kidnapper, the rich man Lee Woo-jin, contacts Oh and gives him an ultimatum: if Oh unravels the meaning of his kidnapping within 5 days, Woo-jin will kill himself. If not, he will kill Mi-do, a woman with whom Oh has become close since his release. The next day, Oh along with Mi-do go to the school where the hero attended. In the school album, he finds a picture of the kidnapper and remembers once seeing Lee making love to his sister. Oh told his friend about it and the next day the whole school knew about it. Unable to bear the judgment, Lee's sister committed suicide. Oh comes to Lee and tells him that he has found the reason for his imprisonment. Lee Woo-jin should kill himself. Lee tells him a secret: Mi-do, the woman Oh is having an affair with, is his daughter. Oh pleads not to tell Mi-do and, as a sign of remorse, cuts off his tongue. Lee orders the guards to let him go and says that now that he has revealed the secret, Oh has no reason to live, and shoots himself in the head. After a while, Oh finds a hypnotist and asks him to erase the memories of their love with Mi-do so they can become a family. After that, she finds him and tells him that she loves him. The meaning of the movie Oldboy. Although Oh is released from his imprisonment, the only way he can truly free himself is to find out why he was kidnapped. In the meantime, he lives in a bigger prison. As the keeper of this secret, Lee taunts Oh by saying, like a gazelle from the hunter's clutches, like a bird from the hunter's clutches, free yourself. And the best way to free yourself, in Lee's opinion, is money. Woo-jin is exorbitantly wealthy, which makes him practically omnipotent. With enough money, he can pay to imprison a man for 15 years, or order a man to cut off his own arm, or order a doctor to install a switch for his pacemaker. Conversely, Oh is a regular wage earner whose name means overcoming step by step. He fights the system using ordinary objects such as a hammer, or symbol of the proletariat, and a toothbrush. Oldboy can be said to reflect life in a capitalist society. This can be inferred from the fact that mirrors are central to the movie. Oh tries to kill himself using a shard of mirror. When Oh confronts Lee, he is shown in the mirror. Lee's sister uses the mirror to see Oh peeping at them. Oh's face is reflected in a photo album as he looks through it. And during the last hypnosis, Oh sees the reflection of the monster in the window. These mirrors or mirrored surfaces reflect a fragmentation of personality, which is normal for us, but for the people in the movie brought distress. Oh asks himself while looking in the mirror, will I be able to go back to the old Oh Dae-soo after revenge? Oh resembles the Greek character Oedipus in many ways, from the sound of his name to his haircut. In mythology, Oedipus relentlessly pursues the truth against the advice of his wife and mother Jocasta. Oh pursues Lee Woo-jin against the advice of his girlfriend and daughter Mi-do. When the truth is revealed, Oedipus pierces his eyes with gold pins so he can't see all the things he has done. Oh cuts off his tongue with scissors. Woo-jin says that revenge is good for a person's health, it cleanses the body. But what happens when the revenge is complete? Will those old painful feelings come back? Park Chan-wook leans toward an affirmative answer. Perhaps the only real salvation is to forget. After Oh Dae-soo learns about the whole Mi-do situation, he asks the hypnotist to help him forget his secret and kill the monster. Even though the Bible proclaims the truth, it doesn't always set people free. According to the director, this is the only inaccuracy in the Bible. How the movie Oldboy ends. The ending is ambiguous. Standing under the snow with Mi-do, Odessa smiles, but his smile quickly fades away. Has he successfully forgotten everything? Is he laughing at the world? Or is he crying for the world alone? O blurs into a wide smile, which is then slowly replaced by an expression of pain. He's not sure if the hypnosis worked. At this point, the director leaves his characters and ends their story, leaving the audience to decide their fate. In an interview, when asked about the meaning of the movie's ending, the director said that he wanted to make a movie in which there is no definite ending. He invited the audience to reflect on whether O managed to get rid of the painful memories or not.